So today I'm going to be sharing a grocery haul with you guys. I went to Winco and spent about $220 and I'm going to show you guys what I got. So for the snacks, we picked up some Ruffles. This is the Double Crunch in Zesty Cheddar. I've never tried the Double Crunch before, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be good. And then we got some Lay's in the sour cream and onion flavor, and then just the classic Doritos. And then Riley wanted this Lunchable. She just went ahead and added it to the cart. It's the ham and American cheese. I know this is not a snack, but we picked up some oatmeal and strawberries and cream. And then we have some Oreos. Riley picked these ones out. They're lemon. I'm not a huge fan of lemon Oreos, but she likes them, so that's what we got. And then we picked up some vanilla wafers. These are always good to have on hand, especially if you like to make banana pudding or just to eat them just like that. They're really good. And then we got some Ritz crackers. We usually just eat those plain, or sometimes we like to eat that with soup. Got some Kraft singles. These are good for grilled cheese sandwiches and just sandwiches in general. Picked up some butter. I only got one thing of a canned food, which is a cream style corn, which is going to be in one of the dinners I'll be making this week. And I picked up 3 cans of Alfredo. You guys, when I went shopping this time, I made sure to map out all of the dinners that I plan to make for the next couple of weeks, just so that it's easier for me and I can kind of meal plan better that way. I'm gonna do a video on this hopefully very soon. I think I'm gonna upload probably a week's worth of dinner ideas. So if you guys wanna see that, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up to let me know. We also picked up some home style Alfredo sauce in the Prego brand. And then some cornbread. This is Jiffy cornbread. This is my all-time favorite. I just started using the honey one and I think it tastes really good. I like to use a mixture of both sometimes. I like my cornbread thick and sweet. It's so good that way. Yeah, this is just the honey, and then back there is the regular one. I also picked up some spaghetti sauce. That's the Prego brand. And some fettuccine noodles to go with the Alfredo sauce. As far as the poultry, I'm gonna start with the seafood. So as far as seafood, I picked up some raw shrimp. It's already peeled, deveined with the tail off, and they're small. I plan to use these for a shrimp fried rice recipe this week as well. And then I picked up some catfish nuggets. We like to fry these up and they taste really good. We also grabbed some red snapper. That's my dad's favorite, so I had to pick that up for him. And then what else? I think that's it for the seafood. So moving on to your everyday poultry, I picked up these Farmer John hot links. I plan to use these for some red beans and rice that I'm gonna make in the crock pot. I'll be sharing that with you guys. And then I picked up some chicken breast tenderloins. These are my favorite. This is my favorite chicken to cook with, just because no matter how long you cook it, I feel like it always comes out tender regardless. I also picked up some chicken wings and some chicken drumsticks. You guys, if you're looking for easy, affordable meals, drumsticks are always the most affordable to me. This was only $4.72, and this is almost 5 pounds, and you get a good amount. So I think that's a really good deal. And then we also picked up 2 things of turkey bacon. We usually eat pork, but I'm trying to eat a little healthier, so turkey it is. We also picked up some Deli Fresh oven roasted turkey breasts for sandwiches, some ground turkey. We got 4 ribeye steaks. These are the large packs, so it comes 2 a pack, so 4 in total. And then I think that's it for the poultry. So moving on, we picked up 2 loaves of bread because we do go through bread really quick. This is the brand Nature's Own, and it is the honey wheat. This is the most affordable bread to me, and it tastes really good. And then for drinks, we picked up some 2 things of V8 Splash. This one is the Fruit Melody, and the other one over there is Strawberry Kiwi. As you can see, we've already digged into this. And we also grabbed some Country Time lemonade. If your family loves juice like mine, this is a great option for you guys. It is the mix, so you can go ahead and make 1 batch, and then once that batch is done, you can move on and make another one. So this lasts a pretty good amount of time. Moving on to the frozen foods, I picked up some frozen peas, some broccoli florets, some Texas toast that I plan to use with spaghetti, and then some shredded hash brown potatoes for breakfast, some corn on the cob. That's it for the freezer foods. And then for the produce, last but not least, actually I have seasonings to show you as well. But for the produce, I have some fried okra, which is gonna go with the fish for dinner. And then I have a head of cabbage and a head of lettuce, some brown onions, Roma tomatoes, a bag of red potatoes. I grabbed the large bag of potatoes and the large bag of onions because I really want to start stocking up on stuff like this, just because onions are pretty much what I used to cook with on a daily basis. And then it's always good to have potatoes on hand. They're nice and filling, and just like I said, a food that you pretty much cook with most of the time. As far as seasonings, I picked up some thyme leaves because we were out. And then whenever I don't have chicken broth on hand, I like to use the chicken flavored bouillon. It works just as well, and it has a lot of flavor. And then I picked up some grated Parmesan cheese, which will go with the spaghetti and just pretty much anything that we like Parmesan cheese on. And then I picked up 2 things of Tabasco. So this is the green pepper sauce, and then just the classic Tabasco. And then last but not least, some 100% whole grain old-fashioned oats, which I'll be using strictly for cooking. And that is it for the haul, you guys. So I just want to take a quick minute to show you guys how small our freezer is. We do live in an apartment, and this was the fridge that came with it. So we often struggle a lot to fit freezer foods in here, which is why I try not to buy a whole bunch. But this is the space that I'm working with right now. So I'm going to try to fit all of the freezer foods that I did purchase in here, along with some of the poultry that I'm not going to be using that I want to freeze. And then I'll come back and show you guys how I basically organize it and kind of just fit it in to my best potential. So I'll be right back. All right, so here's what the freezer looks like filled. It's not the prettiest because whose freezer does look pretty? Not anyone that I know. I don't know how to make a freezer look pretty, but you know, food is food, and it's stocked in there, so we're good. And the good thing is that it closes. So that's one thing that I also struggle with when I have too much in here. It is not closed because of that part right there. So it usually gets stuck right around here, and yeah, but it closes, so that's a good thing. So what I did is I just have all of my poultry down at the bottom, so I know what I have for the week, the month, whatever the case may be. So I can kind of just see a visual of everything that I have in there. I kind of organize it to certain sides. So like I have my chicken here, and then my bacon, ground turkey, and then my seafood on this side. And then I just have my frozen veggies up top, along with some hash browns and then the ice cream. And then over here, I just put the Texas toast on this side. I'll eventually probably put a little bit more in here because I do have a little bit more space. But right now, this is what we have. And then I forgot to show you guys this in the haul. This is the Haagen-Dazs vanilla milk chocolate ice cream. And oh my God, you guys, this is so good. My 5-year-old loves this ice cream, along with my father-in-law. If you guys have not tried this, I highly recommend that you do, especially if you love chocolate and vanilla. So for tonight's dinner, we are having some peppered steak served over rice. So I've already chopped up my vegetables. So I have 1 yellow onion chopped, and then I have about 6 cloves of garlic minced. This is fresh garlic. I don't like to use the garlic that's already in a container. I just feel like the taste is completely different. Fresh is always better to me. And then I have 2 green bell peppers chopped. And this is new. I'm gonna try this tonight. I'm gonna throw in some green onion. That's about 6 green onion, just sliced into 3s. And then I already have my steak boiling. Yes, I like to boil my steak before I saute it. That way it gets nice and tender. This works like a charm. I always do this. But I've just seasoned it with some pink Himalayan salt and black pepper. Once the meat is done boiling and it's tender, I'll go ahead and chop that up and then move on to the next step.
Gonna stay in this moment.
dinner looks like all plated. It's so good and so tender. I'm so sorry I didn't get to film the rest of the recipe for you guys, but I will try to get it up very soon. Dinner's ready, so now it's time to eat. So I want to share with you guys a few updates that I've made to the kitchen so far. I'm doing a kitchen refresh and I'm adding all things that I love into this space, and I'm really excited to share this with you all. I'm going to take you guys along the whole process with me and show you guys everything that I do here. So first things first, I picked up this large planter from Target. This thing is huge and it looks amazing on my counter, at least I think so. So here I just have displayed all of my wooden goodies. I have my wooden spoons and my rolling pins. I'm actually thinking about staining a few of these just to make them look more vintagey, a little bit more old, used, and all that good stuff. And then I'm also thinking about painting this peg rail because I feel like there's kind of a lot of wood going on here. So I may paint that white just to have all of the wood pop off of it. I think that'll look good. There's also another size in this planter that I'm thinking about getting, and I'm gonna put it along the side of this one. So in the larger one, I'll have all of my rolling pins, and then in the smaller one, I'll display some of those spoons. So that'll be there. Another thing that I would like to share with you guys that's not really a kitchen update are these delicious apple strudels. I got these from Costco and they're so good, and they also look very pretty displayed. So if you guys are into displaying your desserts and stuff, this is a good one. They're so cute. I know it's a dessert, but it looks really nice displayed here. I'm loving it so far. Moving on to this side over here, you guys, when I tell you I'm obsessed, I'm literally obsessed with this canister that I picked up from Target as well. I love the wood detailing on the top, and I've just displayed some oatmeal in there. I'm really hoping that Target has a larger size of this because I would love to put it in the middle where those white plates and bowls are. And I think what I'll do there is display some rice in there. I don't know what it is about displaying oatmeal and rice, but I think it is so aesthetically pleasing. I think it looks really nice in a neutral home. I just love it. I think it makes the kitchen look nice and clean and fresh. So that's what I have going on here. As far as my Magnolia table book, I'm not sure if I'll keep that there. She may stay, but we'll see as we go. But that's pretty much it that I have on the counter space that I've updated so far. I've also added this faux greenery. This is from Target as well. And I pretty much think that everyone has this in their homes right now. I mean, it's so pretty. I love the pot. I think it looks very realistic. The whole plant itself looks very realistic. I love how it just drapes over. It's just a really nice piece to have in your home. So that's pretty much all that I have to share with you guys today. Like I said, I have a whole kitchen refresh that I'm planning for you guys, and I would love to take you guys on the way. I'm going to show you guys what I bring in, what I take out, what I paint, what I don't paint. I'm going to show you guys all of it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. I know it's kind of different from what I usually post, but I'm trying to get an idea of what you guys like to see and all that good stuff. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if it's your first time visiting my channel, hello and welcome. I hope that you plan on staying and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys all at my next video. Bye guys.